channel. So today's video is going to be an Eid makeup tutorial for those of you who are watching because you're just intrigued, and for those of you who are watching because you want to get inspired to get ideas on what to do with your makeup look, or just trying to see what other people are doing. This is the makeup look that was inspired by my dress. I just kind of wanted to try something more smoky but also kind of sultry. So if you want to get this look, you can just keep on watching, and make sure to give this a thumbs up if you enjoy. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. If you want me to do a get ready with me / vlog on the Eid day itself, then I can do that as well. Just let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and without further ado, here's the makeup tutorial. Eid Mubarak. So I already prepped my skin with under eye moisturizer and face lotion. So I'm just going to be going in with my foundation. I don't really use primer, but that's also probably just because I don't have primer. I usually just don't feel like it's necessary. What I do is I just put on foundation straight away. I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation. It's literally my favorite foundation. It's my favorite from the drugstore, to say the least. I've been using this probably for like about 2 years now, and it's literally the best. It's very lightweight and feels like you have nothing on your skin. It's very liquidy, but I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. It's very just lightweight and feels very air-like, and it gives you good coverage. I'd say it's like medium to full coverage, so you could definitely build it up. My skin is really dry, so I usually go for like the really dewy and glowy look. Just gonna apply a little bit for a little bit more coverage, just in some areas where I feel like I need it. So like, just like right around my mouth areas where I would say I need a little bit more coverage. Even when I get a new foundation I love, I feel like I'm always going to go back to this one because it's affordable from the drugstore, and it does the job without making me feel cakey or just like I'm wearing so much makeup. But I probably will use a different foundation for Eid day. Like I said, this is medium to full coverage. I might, just because it's a holiday, I might just do like a really glam full coverage foundation. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. This is the one that I use for my under eyes because it's very thick and very full coverage for the under eyes, and it's very hydrating and dewy, which I need because my under eyes are dry as... Because this is so thick, sometimes it could start to get a little cakey, but this is just the one that I've been using. It's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye concealer. I'm in the shade Light. So yeah, I just use it for my under eyes, but I feel like that's all that it's best for, because if you try to use it on your face, it could be too much, and it just doesn't work on the face. It's meant for the under eyes. But for my face, I might use the Tarte Shape Tape, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like it that much, and I know everyone loves this, the Tarte Shape Tape, but for me it's super drying. It used to work well, I guess. It was very full coverage, did the job, but it's just very dry. I feel like literally a little bit goes a long way, so just take a little bit of a dot. A little bit of a dot. I just tap it in with my ring finger. Fact, if you don't know this, the ring finger is the best finger to use when you're like doing anything with the under eye or applying makeup on the under eye, because the under eye is really sensitive, and the ring finger is the finger that uses the least amount of pressure, so it tugs at your skin and puts pressure on it less, and so it's just better in the long run, that, you know, aging purposes and whatnot. Concealer can crease, so I would suggest setting it. I just try to stay away from setting it too much because, like I said, I keep saying this, my under eyes are really dry, so I don't like to put too much powder, but this concealer definitely needs setting. And then I just take whatever I get on my finger and rub it on my lids, because those need concealing too. I have so many like visible veins on my eyelids. It's atrocious. I left all my other makeup. I only have a very like limited amount of makeup with me right now because I left all my other makeup at my apartment in New York City, which I have to unpack and bring back here this weekend. But yeah, if you want to know the story, the tea on my New York City apartment, go check out my last vlog. It'll be up. For the purposes of this video and Eve, I will apply the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just gonna first spray my face because I need this to not be so dry. Set my face with this WetnWild MegaGlo contouring palette. Contour? Weird name. But this is in the shade Dulce de Leche, so I get a contour shade and a brightening shade. So I'm just going to use the brightening shade to set my face. Apply a cream-like, very pale shadow to kind of cover up the eyelids first. Or I guess I could just use the same setting powder. Using the Morphe 25A Copper Spice palette. So it has all these warm, rusty, like tones. Actually, in conjunction with the 25A palette, I'm going to use the Morphe 35R palette, which actually this I believe is out of stock. You don't need these palettes to complete this look, of course. You could just use any shades that look similar, and obviously these are warm tones, so you could find a million different similar shades of these. So I'm going to start off with this like very light, I don't know how to describe it, like it's very kind of almost caramelly kind of color, and kind of just work that above my crease. So I don't want that to get too orange. So now I'm just gonna go in with burnt burgundy, like brown color. So I'm gonna start trying to make this eye look a little bit rustic, you know. So I'm taking that all the way from the outer corner into the inner corner. I think I'm honestly going for like a more burnt red, brownish red kind of an eye look. Especially it's kind of inspired by my Eid dress. I feel like I'm almost creating like a sunset look on my eyes. I expect it's gonna get darker on the lid. So now I'm gonna be just trying out this, I guess you could say it's like a more purpley maroon deep brown, and I'm gonna put that on like the outer corners of my eye to deepen up the outside. And just kind of brush that inwards. And even brush it in circular motions to really get it in place and blend it out. So I'm just bringing that inwards to create like a nice fade effect. If nothing's perfect right now, just like keep going and you'll go over every color once more at the end. Just believe in yourself. That's it. Not to say that I am a makeup artist, because I am not. I've been doing makeup for a while, so I guess I have my ways with it. This eye is coming out so much better than this one. It's because of my stupid feels like there's like a weird patch, a dry patch on my lid. So now I am going to add a little bit more of a red color to add some kind of fire and spiciness. So I'm going to actually go into the 25A palette because they have a nice like burnt kind of coppery red color. I'm going to take like the smaller fluffy brush, just blend that in really slightly. So now for the fun part, we're gonna add like, we're gonna add a cream base, which has like specks of glitter, not glitter, but like, you know, shimmer in it. And then we're gonna add even more like little shimmer shadows on top. So I'm gonna go in with this. I never tried this before, but I did swatch it and it was really pretty. So I want to see how it applies on the eye. So this is from H&M, the store. It's their Color Essence Eye Cream in the shade Earth Angel. So it's a very like earthy tone. So this is what it looks like in the pot. I don't know if you can see that. But then if I swatch it just a little. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm just going to go ahead and apply it on the eyes. I'm excited. So I'm just going to use my finger and just apply it like mainly on the outer part of the lid because I'm going to go in with like something else on top in the inner part of the eye. What are you guys doing for Eid? I don't know why I'm asking this like halfway through the video, but are you guys excited about Eid? My family is just going to have like a little get together like, you know, we do. For a second the party got cancelled, so we thought we weren't going to do anything on Eid, but then someone else decided to host it, so it's back on. Guys, makeup tutorials take so long to film. I started this at like, well, I started setting up around 12:30. It's 4:52. I think I'm gonna mix these two ColourPop shadows to just kind of add like a little bit of a topper on my eyelids, and it'll go in like the inner part of the lid. So first I'm going to add like the deeper shimmer shadow. It's their ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Deep Dive. It's like a very earthy, coppery, red, burnt red shadow, but with like a flip of purple. I'm going to wet my brush too, because that'll intensify the shimmer shadow even more. I'm gonna add the Super Shock shadow in Birthday Girl. I'm gonna dab it on with my finger because I just want like a little bit of a topper. I want to add like a little bit of silvery gold champagne shimmer to my eyelid. I'm just going to add a little bit of that H&M cream base again, just to make sure none of it was taken away. For my waterline, I'm going to be going in with ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Mr. Bing. Gotta love Chandler Bing. This is from the Kathleen Lights collection, who I love. Right in the waterline, I'm going to add this because it's a very like burnt red color. I'm gonna just smoke it out a little bit further. It'd look good if I smoke it out with the same, the cream gel base, the coppery burnt red one, too. Like if I just smoked it out under here, it'd have a little bit more creamy texture and shimmer to it, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling black. I kind of want to smoke out black. That's gonna make it really smoky, but I'm gonna try it. Since everything else is also very coppery red, burnt, you know, earthy tones, I think I'm gonna just smoke it out with black. This also has shimmer in it, but it's fine. This is the Color Essence Eye Cream in the shade The New Noir. It's black and has like shimmer in it. So it's actually like a very charcoal-y color. Since I'm smoking it out, I'm gonna bring it out towards the outer corner of the eye. And also tight line my upper waterline. Almost like make it a little bit of a wing. I really wasn't planning on doing this, but okay. We're running with it. I don't know how I feel about this because I haven't used black in forever. Like I haven't even done winged liner in ages, like ages. So a little nervous. I'm just gonna go ahead and put on mascara. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, which is honestly bomb because it literally volumizes and lengthens your lashes so much. But I will say I used to love it, and now I'm just kind of growing out of it just because it can be a little too wet sometimes where it like clumps up your lashes. But other than that, like, it's such a good volumizing and lengthening mascara. So I'm just gonna put that on and I'll be right back. So I'm not gonna put on false lashes even though I do have a pair. I'm not gonna do it right now because I struggle with them, but on the day of Eid I probably will attempt at wearing false lashes. So again, I said if you want to see a get ready with me and a vlog of the actual Eid day, then you could see me with my lashes on. But I like the way it looks because I don't know if you can tell, I naturally have pretty long lashes, so I'm good without false lashes. I'm just gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna finish up my brows. I don't really have a brow pencil, so what I've been doing is just filling it in with dark eyeshadow because I'm a mess like that, but it's fine. I'm just going to take like a dark brown shadow, almost black, to fill in my eyebrows. I just basically go over my natural brow line and just fill them in. Just fill them in with eyeshadow, and I need to get them done anyway, which I will before Eid. So I don't really do them too perfectly. To bronze up the face, I'm just going to use this H&M bronzer in the shade Sheer... No. What? Oh yeah. It's their Solar Flare bronzing powder in the shade Sheer Tan. I'm just going to use a stippling brush to go over the perimeter of my face with a little bit of a tan really quickly. Now I'm just going to contour my cheekbones using the same WetnWild contouring palette powder. Take the darker shade, obviously, and I'm going to use this like angled fluffy brush, which will help me define my cheekbones more. Start from the high points of my cheeks to just like halfway through, not all the way, obviously, to the mouth, but just halfway through. And then I'm just going to run it along my nose too really quickly. I don't really do too much contouring for the nose. I used to, but not anymore. I love blush so much. I used to like never wear it because I didn't see the point, but it really makes your cheeks super rosy. So I'm using like a lot of H&M products. I used to work at H&M. So I used to like always blow my paycheck on like all of their clothes, but also their beauty section. They have a lot of good makeup. So this is their Pure Radiance Powder Blusher in the shade Cameo Pink. So just smile, apply the blush on the apples of the cheeks. It's a very like mauve-y nude pink, which is kind of like my everyday go-to blush. I forgot to add inner corner highlight. From the 35R palette, I'm just taking a very silvery champagne, it's like a champagne gold shimmer shadow, so you could just find any similar shadow to that, and yeah, pop that on in the inner corner because it's just gonna like brighten up the inner corner, and also it'll like bedazzle your eyes. Whoa! Wow. There we go. That's what this look was missing. An inner corner highlight. I'm going to be taking Fuego from Dulce Colors, Desi and Katie. I love Desi and Katie. Look how awesome this freaking packaging is. Amazing. Do you see that? Amazing. I'm going to blend that out more because I feel like it is a little bit deeper than my skin tone. So I kind of have to play with it a little. Take that above the brow bone. Oops. Above the brow bone and under the brow bone a little bit for an under brow bone highlight. You can really pop out at any party with this highlight. Girl, do you see that? I'm just going to brush that a little bit on the forehead to give like an all over glow. Not too much though. And then brush that on the tip of the nose like that, and then along the nose bridge, Cupid's bow, a little bit on the chin. I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild lip liner in the shade Willow 712. I like to overdraw my lips a little bit, so that's what I'm going to do. If you guys want an in-depth video on how I do that, I can upload that. But right now I'm just going to do it pretty quickly and a little bit off the frame because girls got to finish this video sometime. This is a very peachy, like a peachy nude kind of a lip liner. I'm going to be going in with the ColourPop times Kathleen Lights. I love her. Here on YouTube, if you don't watch her, then WYD, go watch her. Yeah, so this is from ColourPop times Kathleen Lights, her Dream Team collection. I'm going to use the Ultra Satin lip in the shade Dreamy. I think this is going to be like a peachy nude. I never tried it before, but it always looked so dreamy. So I really want to try this. Yeah, it definitely looks peachy. So let's just see how this looks. I might top it with a lip gloss because I want this look to be very glowy. I'm going to be going in with this, the same from her collection as well, just to make it a little bit more soft and more nude and gold shimmery, because I'm just really going for like a nude neutral lip. I'm going in with her ultra glossy lip in Moonchild. It's like a very pinky mauve nude, but it has like flecks of gold, almost gold green glitter, which is really cool. Oh wait, settings, sorry. Okay guys, so that completes the look. I just added a little bit more jewelry and did up my hair a little. I'm thinking I might do this with my hair for Eid, but only I'm gonna curl it on the actual day of. But I do like the side part and like the high pony. So yeah, that completes the makeup look. I hope you guys kind of got any ideas for what you want to do with your makeup look, or if this is the kind of look you would go for. But yeah, I really like the way this makeup look turned out. I really like, this is a look for me at least. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
You got me in knots.